Dino Crisis is a challenging game, but there's one thing you can do to make it far less frustrating and, I'd argue, more satisfying to play, and that's avoiding combat. This means if you come across any enemies, don't engage, simply run past them, leave them where they are and keep exploring. There's a few reasons you should do this. For one, combat in Dino Crisis is, how should I put it, a little hard going. I absolutely love the fixed camera angles of horror games from this era, but compared to say Resident Evil's shuffling zombies, fighting these fast, aggressive dinosaurs from this perspective is really tough. One useful side benefit to avoiding combat is then not worrying about ammo. This is a resource that is really scarce in the opening few hours of the game, as well as not having to mess around with emergency boxes, and means you can then reserve your inventory space for things like healing items and resurrection kits. I'd still carry a weapon just in case, but it means item management on the whole just becomes so much easier. Furthermore, I'd argue running past enemies to be in itself its own unique challenge, where ducking and diving past dinosaurs in tight corridors or making savvy use of laser shutters gives the game a different tension than simply shooting anything that moves or constantly stressing about ammo. Avoiding combat also means you can then focus more on other aspects of the game, such as exploration, solving puzzles, and soaking up the game's atmosphere. So I'd say if you're finding Dino Crisis frustrating, give this approach a go. I would add, if you do decide to play this way, don't be afraid to make regular use of save states just in case you mess up, and if there's an enemy or two that keeps getting in the way, just clear them out, then you don't have to worry about them again in future. One such enemy found outside the Chief's room in Hall 2F, a corridor which you'll visit a few times, is a good example where pulling out a shotgun just makes sense. So that's my biggest tip for anyone playing Dino Crisis. If you do decide to avoid combat, let me know how it goes in the comments. And if you're after more help with the game, I have an entire playlist of guides available, from how story choice outcomes work to how to get every ending and solutions to pretty much every puzzle in the game. Hope this video was useful, and I wish you the best of luck.